Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halsid. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Police say a man who attempted to disassemble a cash machine also broke into a car and stole a wallet. Also tonight, the airmen showcase their aircrafts for a community day filled with smiles. NVA on creating products to build demand and bring in more air service. And have you ever heard of panda diplomacy? These bears have diplomatic community. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
Yeah. What's a snack wrap?
Boom. Back when we wore velour from the top of the head to the tip of the toe, the snack wrap was no joke. Takes me back. What you know about that juicy chicken? That shredded cheese. Come close. Ranch. I did everything to bring it back, nephew. Talk to me.
Educate. Get him.
Okay, yeah, say less, Aunt. Let me do the snack wrap.
Yeah, let him do the snack wrap.
Can I get both, please?
Double him up.
Hey golfers, it's Tony. Just wanted to let you know that this year's HANMI Charity Classic Golf Tournament will be on Saturday, July 26 at Lolo West. You know, hole number 13, it's either a hole-in-one or a 6. Sorry guys. If you haven't registered yet, it's only $110 through July 11 plus $30 optional play. That's pretty good, huh? I may be retired, but you know, we're never too tired for golf. Oh, and thank you to all our sponsors. This year, we're supporting the Commonwealth Cancer Association. We appreciate you guys. So, don't miss the HANMI tournament on July 26. Iwe, balesta later.
Hafaday, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth. You're watching the Channel 2 News on July 21st from our studio on Capitol Hill. Occupancy at Saipan's hotels plummeted in June. New numbers from the Hotel Association reflect the tourism downturn.
The Hotel Association of the Northern Mariana Islands, or HANMI, says member hotels recorded just a 22% average occupancy rate in June. That's down from 41% a year ago and reflecting a more than 50% drop in visitors. Just over 12,000 room nights were sold last month compared to nearly 26,000 in June of 2024. The average nightly rate also fell from about $122 per night to just $106. Chairman of HANMI, Dennis So, says that fewer flights and stiff competition in the Korean market, along with unfavorable currency exchange rates and the temporary suspension of EVS TAP applications for Chinese visitors earlier this year, dealt major blows. But that suspension has now been lifted, so we can expect some Chinese visitors later in the year. HANMI says that June saw just one flight per day from Korea, 3 per week from Japan, and 1 daily flight from Guam, a steep decline from last year's numbers. And the impact extends to jobs. HANMI hotels report Their workforce has fallen 24% this year alone, down from 1,200 employees in January to just 915 in May, a far cry from the more than 2,100 employed back in 2018.
Today, the community had the chance to climb on to a search and rescue helicopter, walk through a cargo plane, and see the fighter jets with their wingmen. The United States Air Force held a community day today on Saipan, Tinian, and Rota. At Saipan International Airport, on display were 4 aircrafts. Public Affairs Officer First Lieutenant Jeremiah Robinson.
Today we've got a couple different aircraft, C-130, H-860, F-22, and the F-35, all from different units, just coming together and just showing some support for the community here.
Robinson says the F-35 and F-22 Air Raptor are both 5th-gen stealth fighters. They're similar in functions, but the F-35 shoots missiles from air to ground and the F-22 shoots missiles air to air. The H-860 Whiskey is used for combat search and rescue. Pilots say the aircraft is usually flown at 120 knots, and the aircraft has been mainly used for civil rescues like lost hikers or medical evacuations from cruise ships. An airman shared that the C in C-130 stands for cargo. The C-130 is also used to transport people. Public Affairs Specialist Airman First Class Reyna Dell on today's event.
This is my first time out here on Saipan, so I am very, very grateful to be here and see the whole community kind of just come out, and everyone has been super supportive, very, very energetic to kind of see all the new planes and everything, and so it's pretty fun. I can't complain.
The community was able to see the aircrafts up close and even had the opportunity to climb in and explore. The Mignano family just off the cargo plane. Tell me about your time inside this aircraft.
Good.
And Kuya?
Yes. It was awesome.
You want to be a pilot?
No.
No? You? How was your time?
It was good. I had it fun.
A few schools and organizations held field trips for the children to see the aircrafts. Sports Entertainment and Activities Manager from PIC, Raymar Castro, brought 14 children from their English Academy.
I wish that everybody on Saipan get to try to do it, and hopefully we have more of this kinds of stuff for the kids, and of course for the adults that never experienced it before. If something's happening like this, please do try and do it, because it's once in a lifetime experience.
Military exercises for RE4PAC 2025 continues in the CNMI. Today was for the community.
We're absolutely excited to be here. This is a unique opportunity for us. We came from Alaska, so going from such different climates of Alaska, we've got a ton of mountains. It's a lot colder, not quite as hot up there. So it's a unique experience for us, and we're just super grateful of the local community. We just want to take time like this, like the Community Day today, to just show people who their Air Force is, because at the end of the day, that's what we are. We are your guys' Air Force. Everything we do and train for is to provide services to you guys. So we just want to take the opportunity today just to show you guys what we do, who we are, and just see all the smiling faces today. It's super awesome.
MVA on Capitol Hill this morning for budget talks. Let's take a look.
Travelers today are looking for food, sports, education, language, history, innovation. They're looking for what kind of sustainable initiatives we have on the island for culture, agritourism, adventure, shopping, locally sourced goods, traditions, and immersion. And we have a lot of this, but it's not easily accessible. And that is something that we need to develop as a community.
Jamaica Tyrone, along with MVA staffers and board members, answered questions from the CNMI legislature today.
In order to get reliable and consistent air service, there must be demand. In order to build the demand, we must have products that are attractive to our markets. So now let's work forward. And this year's goal is to develop those tourism products. If we have attractive tourism products for our markets, we would be able to build the demand from those existing markets.
MVA was asked questions today about marketing efforts currently underway in places like Korea and Japan, as well as EVS tap and sports tourism.
Tourism recovery will not be instant, and it will require time and investment. Our 3-year growth plan involves aggressive negotiations with the airlines and travel agencies, effective direct-to-consumer marketing.
Yes, we appreciate your session this morning, and we greatly indeed in need to stop the yield of less inbound and increase the airline presence. And there are good suggestions. Working directly with CPA Vice Chair, that is something that I've brought up myself to the managing director. And the other one that's really critical is forming a task force. We are in crisis. We need to have a unified action and unified approach.
We shall see what ideas the CNMI comes up with for this unified approach. Next, a 43-year-old local man who tried to disassemble a cash machine was back in court today to answer charges in another theft case.
A 43-year-old man known locally as Sachang was released from custody last week and then was promptly seen on late-night surveillance footage trying to get into this ATM machine outside of Bank Pacific. He was not successful in getting any money from the machine, but did cause a lot of damage, and it appears it wasn't the only attempted theft last week. Old Negashang Mengidab appeared in front of Judge Joseph Camacho in Superior Court this morning. Police say that Sachang admitted to burglarizing a vehicle and taking a wallet. Inside the wallet, he grabbed an ATM card that he used to make an $11 purchase at K's Market and a $12 purchase at Oh My Grill. He has been rearrested, bail set at $10,000 this morning, and he is currently charged with burglary and theft. The man has been ordered to surrender his travel documents, stay away from airports and seaports, and return to court for a preliminary hearing that will be held on July the 30th.
Coming up, a man working on Tinian is arrested on domestic violence charges. And students have the PSS Career Pathway laid out to become a picture-perfect graduate.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
At Mariana's Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
I love Mariana's coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Welcome back. You're watching the Monday night edition of the Channel 2 News. A 42-year-old man has been arrested for physical assault.
Joaquin P. Adriano Jr. was arrested for an incident that happened on July the 17th. Police say Adriano punched the victim's face multiple times after getting in an argument. The victim told police that she was initially pushed in the chest and then was injured further when Adriano struck a lamp that cracked nearby, and then was injured again when Adriano closed his fist and punched her in the face 3 or 4 times. Police say the victim was also prevented from leaving the scene. Police have filed charges that include domestic violence and disturbing the peace, and bail in this case has been set at $10,000.
Last week, a conference of educators met to brainstorm the future of student development in the Mariana Islands. Our Dan Shore reports.
PSS Career Pathways, creating a portrait of a graduate. Dr. Lawrence Camacho.
Today is a culmination of the hard work that we've done all week. We started on Monday when we invited all of our industry partners, our higher education partners, post-secondary education partners, and a lot of the community stakeholders to participate in this week's event on coming up and really designing what we mean when we say the portrait of a graduate. And the portrait of a graduate means essentially the vision that we have for every graduate that comes out of our school district, that graduates high school here in the CNMI public school system. This week we finally got to the point where we have the design, we have all the ideas and concepts to put together the actual pathways that we expect out of our high schools to achieve that portrait. But we're not doing just high school, we're doing high school, middle school, and elementary school. So from K through 12, if you can imagine a pipeline, and in that pipeline, when our students enter into our public school system, they're guided in the way where career and college readiness, and life readiness for that matter, are being instilled in our students.
Mr. Camacho is helping to create an ecosystem that connects students' journeys from elementary school through middle school and beyond.
So that when you get to high school, the high schools already will be designed with academies and pathways underneath them. So we're calling different academies out of different high schools. We're not changing the name of high schools. We're not changing any school names. What we're doing is we're putting academies and pathways in each one of these schools so that it's a more deliberate approach to guiding the students to eventually realize the career and the aspirations that they want after leaving our school district.
NM Tech and NMC are in partnership with PSS in fulfilling the Pathways model.
You have to partner with surrounding post-secondary institutions. Even our industry partners that provide these certifications and micro-credentials are part of this so that they know and they're advising us on how to create these pathways. At the end, our end state and the vision that we have is to ensure that the entire school district is nationally recognized as a district with academies and career pathway and college readiness intentions.
We weren't able to see these animals of peace and friendship at the Saipan Zoo, and now Japan is down to their last 2. Twins Lele and Xiaoxia are the last 2 pandas in Japan. They're located at Tokyo's Ueno Zoological Garden. The giant panda is endemic to China. Panda diplomacy refers to the practice of the Chinese government gifting or loaning giant pandas to other countries as a symbol of friendship, goodwill, or to strengthen diplomatic relations, and is said to have started as early as the Tang Dynasty in the 7th century. In 1984, China amended its panda protocols where the animals would only be sent out on 10-year loans, which require a standard annual fee. The protocol also decreed that all cubs birthed from loaned pandas were Chinese citizens regardless of place of birth. This year, around late June, 4 giant pandas were sent back to China from Theme Park Adventure World in Wakayama, Japan, ahead of the expiration of their lease agreement. The animals' loans was set to expire in August, but park authorities decided it would be better if they returned before the hot summer weather, leaving Japan with only 2 pandas left. An extended line of people wait at the panda exhibit to see the bamboo-eating creatures. Along the way, a replica of giant panda feces. The zoo has a system where the viewing room is divided into 2 sections and an alarm goes off every minute to move sections of people along. From Texas, the Yu family visit Ueno Zoo on a rainy day. 12-year-old Liana Yu.
So knowing this is the only panda in Japan and you got to see it, how do you feel?
I feel like it's a really special experience that's like really unique, and it's my second time seeing a panda, so it's really fun because I haven't seen it in a long time and I love pandas.
Her 8-year-old brother, Jake Yu, echoes the admiration for the black and white cuddly bears.
I feel really good.
And why do you feel good?
Because I love pandas.
All right. Is there anything else you want to tell me about the panda?
That they're cute.
Zoo operators say the twin pandas are in separate enclosures because they usually fight if they are placed together. Loan agreement for Lele and Xiao Xiao expire in February 2026, meaning Japan could soon be pandaless. From Ueno Zoo, Sakurako Halsid for KSPN2 News. Coming up in sports, canoe races are set out for this weekend. The local competitions continue.
Welcome to Marianas Beach Resort, and now welcome to Marianas Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, desserts, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Marianas Coffee at Marianas Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style. Premium office space available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Upgrade your work-life balance and enjoy a distinctive blend of location and nature with open spaces and ocean views. It's the perfect place for creative professionals who want real results. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
I got big dreams since like baby. I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating. Now I'm reaching new heights. I'ma need the off-whites. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got desires that keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth. Where's your worth?
The king is back like prodigal. I've been gone. I gave him time, it's been too long. Politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch him out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas, sports fans! Athletes from the 2025 Pacific Mini Games in Palau are back on island and local sports competitions resume. This Saturday, a V1 relay race will occur at Kiliu Beach between 3 different clubs. I'll see you there!
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Tonight, partly cloudy with isolated showers and thunderstorms. Chance of showers, 10%. Southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, in the evening becoming light. Lows around 80. Tomorrow, partly sunny with isolated showers and thunderstorms. Chance of showers, 20%. Southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Highs around 86. High tide tonight until 3:51 a.m., low tide at 11:44 a.m. tomorrow, and high tide again at 7:18 p.m. The sun sets at 6:50 p.m. tonight and rises at 5:57 a.m. tomorrow morning. Well, that's news, sports, and weather. Thank you for joining us, Sinamai.